position good? Let's find out. I think it looks okay. Okay. Let's... Yeah. Yeah. Man. Go through the first set, but then not the second somehow. It's weird. Usually it's like just insta-death or I get through. Not a weird case like that. Okay, that's fine though. No worries. Just push at it again. Oops. A bit silly. Okay, I got hit that again. I don't know what happened. Not looking so good for us. We're just warming up. Okay, the first half hour or so might be a bit clumsy. What? Okay, let's not worry about that. Be gone, ad. What? Who's getting ads around here? Wait, Zai. Has not resubbed for the month, so has ads? Question mark. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, hold on a minute. You shouldn't be getting ads. Yo, thank you for the. I don't remember how many months. I'll have to check. Oh, I can check right now. I'm taking kids while doing this. It's really bad. Yo, Zai, thank you for the 4-month resub. Much appreciated. Much love. Thanks for the continued support. I really appreciate it. How have you been this weekend? Yes, it would be a weekend for you. Still, technically. Yeah, what's been up? Yeah, Icy's been bullying you a little bit. One, two, three, four. Only with the goodest of intentions. Yo. Yeah, I don't care about that hit. I care about not getting voided. Whoa, okay. And they took our third run to get this far. Not bad. That was really sus wait, because I left late. I must have still been too far right. Or I shifted over too early, maybe? I think that's what it was. It was more about my timing. Okay. Not bad, though. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. Ow. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I deserve to get hit there. I don't know how I was doing circle, but I mean, I can see it now, but like, with the moves I made, I'm surprised I maintained. Circle position. Oh, I was coming back too quick. Oh, I should have kept going around. That I need to remember to do that. If the opening is early, or rather, if the opening is the one with the blues in it, I don't have to cross. I just keep moving in this direction. Okay. Good. Chorus. Hello. Good to see you again. Ah. Good. 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 That was nice. You're doing well. Although we are getting nice lasers, I'm not clipping, so. Or not having to clip, so I don't know how our timing is going to go when we have to clip, but I'll take what I can get for now. Even if it's like the quote-unquote easier 50-50. I only say it that way because of the way I do it. It wouldn't be any easier or harder if you actually read it. Unless your reading ability was like 50-50 anyway. But then it's not really an easier and a harder one, it's just always like 50% of being able to read. I guess the difficulty would be more consistent. It would be in between. It would be like taking the average of the like easier version where the laser's in the right direction for me, and the version that's like harder, which would be like the clipping. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but I'm talking and I'm streaming, that's what matters, right? I'm saying things. Do they make sense to anyone? Well, if anyone really wanted to know what I was talking about, then they would ask, so it's okay. You don't have to understand the ramblings unless you want to. You're not getting tested on this. I got the clip timing. Yo! Ooh, good crash. Wow, I still got 100. Because I didn't have to crash after waves. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty awful crossing. Um, I don't know if there's much I could have done there. I could have tried to cross earlier, but then I risked the laser like hitting me. Saving it to this last moment. I guess I didn't need it. I had a bit more time than I realized, I think. I should have waited for the next beat before I dashed out. The lasers I don't think would have gotten to me. I think. They might have. And then that would have been a loss as well. But either way, it was risky. It was just not a very good opening. Hello there, Steve. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Ah, too far left. I think regardless of how high up I was. Or maybe... I'm not sure exactly. I should try stay lower and more right. I think that's what I'll try. Just both of them. Because the more up you go and the more left you go, the worse it is. So if you need to make an adjustment, then it's best to go right and down, like in that diagonal direction. I think. That's based off of my observation. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't get it right that time. I think I was moving too quickly. There it is. Further down and further right. Being further down means that you don't have to worry about the red waves to the right of you. Because I think they I don't know exactly what they do when they get released from their static position. But whatever it is, it doesn't go directly down, so it doesn't hit you. So as long as you're along that curve, you're pretty safe from it. As long as you're not basically touching it. Hey, Percy. Well, that's understandable. If you want to know more about the game, just feel free to ask though. I moved back too quickly. I need to do the micro watching again and the peripheral vision reaction stuff. I'm macro watching too much again. I think it's a bit of an unspoken skill in this game when you have to go between micro and micro watching and macro watching. Goodness, it's hard to talk when playing. I don't even. Yeah, okay. I have no comment for that. Let's not talk about that one. Fair amount of my frames are dropping. That's weird. How's the song the NOISZ demo only be on one song? Like, get the timing, not get combo down? Yeah. It takes some time to get used to, but as long as you put that bit of time into the game, you'll get it soon enough. It'll make enough sense. Nice 200. $15.13, very nice. Might go for some saucy strats then, for scoring. But to do that, I need to get past the leads as well. So let's not mess it up. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. So I can get like 2.7k out of that if I do kind of funny strats. And that was without the charge shot as well. Because I forgot to... Oh, I don't know if I can charge shot though. That's a lot of damage though. Okay, okay. And technically, if I were to... No, not even tech... No, he's on 2850 when he exits though, huh? So I'd have to like learn to do snake to shoot on every beat during snake, which is kind of scary. Okay. I might not be able to get too far off from his PB though, even if I don't beat it. I'd get like fairly close. It would still be in the like same magnitude of score. Like the, I don't remember if it's 8 million, 80 million or something. I think it might be 80 million. Whatever it is. It'd be quite good. Oh, rip, combat out. Oh gosh. Oops, I've got to go the correct direction. I freaked out because of it. I didn't do my charge shot either. There's a couple things I can do here. Hmm. Ah, wasn't far right enough. So I tried to go up early to compensate. Doesn't really work though. Position's kind of tight, but you just kind of have to get it. If you don't get it, then too bad. For whatever reason, it's easier to like be going in that direction already, and then to like kind of skill stop rather than do shuffles. I guess because when you're moving, you're already at like a constant velocity. So you can kind of just like gauge where you will be. Whereas if you need a start-stop, right, you're just like constantly accelerating. And sometimes you just like zoom. The acceleration isn't quite something that you can gauge, I guess. So you do a small tap and expect to like move, but like it either barely moves you, or it moves you way too much because you didn't tap well enough. It's just hard to be precise with taps, I guess, whereas holding and releasing is easier. These things, man. Enough of trying to score though. I should get more chorus runs so I can practice. It's quite important. I need to remember if I have blue spiral on me, then I just keep going with it. If I don't, then make a crossing at as low on the screen as I can. Because the less I have to move diagonally, the better. It's way too inconsistent to have to like move up and left. I can just move left across to make the crossing, that I'm good. And I also need to keep an eye on the second spiral, the anti-clockwise set, because I need to check if I enter it or not. If I enter it, I can stay on the right of the screen for a bit to enter it. If there is no set of blues, then I have to... I think I still have to actually, maybe I still have to stay right so that I don't have to make a crossing. Hold on a minute. But then if there are no blues to absorb, am I kind of screwed? If there are blues in there, I want to make an entry. Did I go right? Let's make an entry anyway. I combo down there because I think... Maybe I did do my charge shot anyway. Maybe I have been doing it. That's how I'm getting like 32, 36, 40. I don't know. Precisely. Oh, am I combo downing because the charge shot is my action, and there actually isn't another beat before the lasers come out. It might be the action while the lasers are coming out. Maybe the first eight really is just like most reasonable to not do. Either don't take the charge shot and just shield again, or just take the gap. Might be better just to take the gap, take the charge shot. Because then at least you're doing damage with that too. But I don't know if being on like 36 combo is more valuable than getting like the charge shot at 30. At 31-ish, so you get 35 combo. Because you get an extra shot in, but you're like slightly less in combo. It's better to have that one shot, or to be on a high combo for the rest of the section. It's hard to say. The goal for today, it's to pass this. Actually, no, it's not. That's been the goal for the past like 10 streams. The overall goal is to pass this song, but it's been like I said, like 10 streams, and I still haven't done it yet because it's really hard. So it's just to get further into the song. Yeah, see, I only end up on like one less combo than what I'd have, because I'm pretty sure I'd only get like 36 if I didn't take the charge shot. I could go for 40, and that means that I get a charge shot, plus I'm on like a bit more combo. But it's really hard. To get the timing down. For the laser dodge. I should have stayed right. I forgot to be over here so I can make an entry. And now I have to try and make this gap, which like never works. It just doesn't work if you're trying to go through like this. So I should have stayed right. I had to remember to make the observation for the next gap, but it was because I was remembering to do the fast half correctly anyway. I got through the gap that I needed to, which was good. Like I made the entry out, or the exit out of first spiral, which was really good. And so I just wasn't ready for second spiral, but now we've got a reminder. This is good. Okay, good to be back there. Solid performance. Okay. I don't know why my net keeps like dropping every now and then. Okay. Hopefully it's, I'll monitor it a bit more closely now. Maybe that was just like at the start of the stream. I think it's consistently said like 3%. Which is not good. Granted, 3% isn't the worst. It's just unfortunate if like, I guess it's like frame skipping it seems like. The stream or buffering for a moment. Which is just annoying. Like not breaking anything, but you might miss out on important stuff. Oops. Okay. Move back too quickly again. Ah, it's easy to say, oh, I just need to micro watch, but like, and I try and do it, and it just doesn't work. I'm still like just watching the lasers. You just need to direct your eyes right there. Easier said than done. Because you know the threat, you know the danger's coming, so you like instinctively you just want to watch for it properly. But here it's just the wrong thing to do. You're working it against the instinct. And look, it'd be fine if we could actually like read it in time. I would like so snap that up so that we don't have to just like sussy time everything. It's cool, but not like the most practical thing ever. So if I could just not have to deal with that, I could just read the lasers. Brilliant. But even after all this time of trying, or like just doing the song over and over, I just can't. I can't. It's just ridiculously difficult. Like, I need a beat to read it, probably. Half a beat is just too short. I can always be like, the moment after they start, I realize which way it is, but not in that moment. It's not enough to be like, okay, I've read where it is and now I know which way my fingers have to go as well. That's the problem. Right, because it's not just vision. Your fingers need to be able to react to it immediately too. That reaction and adaptation is just incredibly difficult to pull off. It almost feels comfortable to do it that way now. I wonder how much combo I could end up with. Like if I could hit 150, if I got extra lucky. Ah, I didn't get the 32. I realized at the last moment, I was like, oh, I'm not on 32, I need to get one more blue to fill this out, but I couldn't. This this 31 beats in the chorus thing is the worst. Why? That's so evil. I'll say that was False Laser's fault. It was essentially. we got there. Because I would have died to the full size if I didn't just try and go for the 32 anyway. It was the same deal. That was really touchy. Whoa. 194. Yeah, I see. Of course, of course. I'll hop in after this one. Ah, no, I would have had such high. Oh, this is gonna be such a high scoring run. I was gonna have like 90 something. Oh, he's down at voice chat with cute boys. Ah, that was my fault. Okay. Hello, hello. Aha. We'll hear him shortly, friends. Don't you worry. Eventually, don't you worry. He's gonna come
What?
through.
What?
There he
Yoshi,
is.
there you are.
I think he's on quieter than usual. Uh,
Am I quieter?
yeah, I keep you at 90% usually, and it still is 90%. I could try turning you up, but I just want to make sure if like there might be something on your end first. Otherwise, I'll just turn you up.
Well, according to this, my settings are still the same.
That's a bit funny. I'll turn you up to like 100 and yeah, 100%. How about this? Let's try
Wait,
this.
I don't understand why Discord just cannot have a consistent volume for me.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Just was a bit dummy. All right.
Yeah. It's only with Discord too. It's never like with any other app.
Yeah, I know. Discord's janky like that. Like it works for a lot of things, but there are certain things that it just doesn't do right, like keeping volume consistent, which is really dumb. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's so silly, man.
It's
Okay.
like keep like everything the same, which is so like it bothers me when it doesn't stay the same because I was like, what do I do here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I think we're good now. You look like your volume's like okay on stream, so looks good.
Nice.
One other thing
Well,
is that usually I stream to Discord as well, so you don't have to do with stream delay, but I don't know if you're just like you have the stream up anyway. So like, what do you prefer?
I know I can just take a look at the stream.
Yeah, okay. It's just that sometimes you hear my reaction and then you'll see on stream like 5 seconds later, and it's like a bit funny. Um,
Fair.
but like again, up to you.
I'm not trying to steal all your bandwidth. I'm also playing something, so I wouldn't be looking at the Discord stream enough.
Yeah, no worries at all. What you up to?
I was playing commissions, sort of with Zai,
Ooh,
and I was also thinking about my character's outfit because it needs one. That
Outfit,
was
yo.
kind of like what I was doing. Yeah, so I'm working on my character's outfit. And other than that, just, trying to not over exert my side.
Yes, absolutely. You should take care.
So I am just sitting down in a chair, being comfy, trying not to get up.
Yeah, that's a good life.
Hell yeah, lazy. But this time for a purpose.
Man, some of this stuff is so exciting though.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I really like figuring out like what I want my Sona to, I guess, look like and like what I want them to do.
100%. You know, oh, I think you made a comment. I don't remember if I responded to this one. I just remember it now. Like I read it, but I'm like, did I respond to that? Um,
Like,
about like ref sheets being like the best purchase you've ever made. I'm like, oh my
oh
gosh,
yeah,
same. Without the ref sheet, I wouldn't have all the art that I have now. It's crazy how much like opportunities it opens up.
yeah. Uh, Pretty much. Like my ref sheet or the one I got is was only for like the character based, but I didn't really do any clothing or anything because I didn't really know what I wanted.
Yeah,
But nowadays, I feel like I have a better idea. It's just finding clothing I can use as reference.
yeah, I totally gotcha. Because my original ref is from I don't remember how long ago, but like a long time ago. So like now that I've got a better idea of what I like want out of him, now I'm like, oh, perfect time to like get an update.
That's fair. I kind of feel that. I'm trying to update my Roshi as soon as I feel like I can commit to something and just going from there.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. And then there's getting an artist for it.
Yeah. Thankfully, I feel like YoshiAus aren't the hardest to come by. They're just expensive, right?
Yeah, yeah, which is completely fair.
So, sometimes you suffer, but it's for a good cause.
Exactly. We're going in or not? No, I have to make crossing.
This is so fucking wild. There's just so much of shit on the screen at all times.
Oh, I didn't get the placement quite right. Oh man. This is the worst gap in the entire game, I see. Do you see the gap here? Have I told you about this gap before?
So, the only gaps I know are thigh gaps and Gap, the shopping center.
The shopping center, yes.
Yeah, no, that looks like shit. That looks like fucking
Yeah, yeah, where
terrible.
is the gap here, I see?
I don't know, man. I don't play Blowhouse. You can't ask me these
But
questions.
look, so there's lasers on the screen, right? Do you see the gap between the lasers?
Like if the very like minuscule, definitely balanced gap.
The trick here is you can't see any gap because it doesn't look like there is a gap because the gap is like 2 pixels wide or something. So supposedly,
What?
so you see the danger signs, right? They're
Yeah,
lined up in the middle of the lasers, which
yeah.
means that technically, like that tiny gap between like the danger signs, that's where the safe spot is between the lasers too.
What the fuck, dude? I hate this game already. I don't even know what it is. I already
Stupid.
hate it.
It's stupid. This is meant to be the hardest song in the game. Um, and there is another way to get around it because of game mechanics, but if you get hit, then you have to try and take like you have to go fall back on the like other option where like I need to get 32 combo, right? That's how I can safe strat this. But if you get hit once, your combo resets. So if I get hit, then I have to try and take this gap, and it's the most inconsistent thing in the entire game. Yay! Okay, I wanted to open the door because I think my sister want otherwise she'll be upset at me.
Fair,
I'll
fair.
be one sec.
Same.
Oh, hold on. What is this?
Mhm.
Explosion of ref sheets. Go to this page and control F ref sheet. Huh.
Mhm. What's it called? Really good art. Also very expensive. It's $3,000. What the fuck?
What? Hold on. I'm trying to find where the price list is. Okay. Okay.
To be
Okay.
fair, this is
Like almost a thousand
relatively
dollars.
detailed.
And the starting at 3.2. Yep. All right. They sure
To
do art.
to be fair, it is very high
No,
quality.
for sure. I'm not saying it's like not deserved at all, but it's just
Dude,
like when you think about how much money you have, you go, "Oh, I don't have that much money." So, you know, Caitlin's evil sometimes.
okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
see. It says pay it in 8 parts, which means it's $400. So assuming you're paying $400 a month, right? It's basically an 8 month long commission.
Who
But it
much
says you
makes
can
that
do it
much a
in up
month?
to 7 to 8 weeks, so you can probably extend that to like a year and a half. Which isn't terrible, but man, that is a big investment.
Yeah, you're committing hard to that.
At that point, I was just like want to save up and pay all up front because this art
Yeah,
is really nice.
exactly. I think it's safer that way.
I assume USD usually for most artists.
Yeah, most artists display
It,
its prices in USD unless like otherwise specified. So yeah, exactly. For us, it would be more.
oh yeah, definitely more.
It would be more. 100%.
He's weak. I mean, I think most currencies are weak compared to the US dollar.
Yeah.
I think, what was it? I think the euro is like the main one that I know that's better. Let's see.
I think so, yeah, because I always hear stuff is like 30 euros when I'm like, what? That sounds like such a small number, but it's actually like really expensive.
Let's see. Current top 10 currencies right now. So it's USD, Euro, Yen, the Pound, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Swift, Swiss, Chinese, Hong Kong, New Zealand. Interesting. When was this article made? Oh, no, it's actual because it's not giving me any references. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's from 2019. We don't give a shit about that. We want current day. Oh wow, the euro and the US dollar are almost the same now.
Wow.
They're basically 1 to 1. Damn, what the fuck? USD gets you so much in yen now.
Oh,
How much?
dang it! No, I was doing so well. Oh my gosh. I just I led the lasers too far left, and then I wanted to take the left side, and then I realized I led it too far left. So then I went over to the right side, but it was too sussy by that point because it was getting blocked by the kunais. And so I'm like, oh, I'm dead! And then I die because, like, usually when you think you're going to die, you die. Because you're pretty good at judgment in this game, because you're, like, good at it, apparently. And then you're like,
Mhm.
well, that's unfortunate. And
Yeah,
then you go on with your
dying,
day.
not very pog.
Yeah, that was a bit sad. Anyway, um,
Yeah, 1 USD right
that's
now
good.
is 143 yen. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is a big month. Oh my gosh, that's a huge PB in terms of damage, though. Yeah, I did crazy damage. I almost hit
Oh,
3K.
okay.
How much is it? So there's
Damn, are you
73
cracked?
million. Yeah, it's million. So Misha's got 80 million. 86 million. Well, no one else is touching my score at least.
Mhm. I mean, I don't think most people are psychopathic enough to try.
How many hours do you think I've spent in
Give,
this song? Give me a guess.
I'm gonna say 100.
Okay, dang, not quite that much.
I'm gonna call out your degeneracy for rhythm games.
It's not quite that bad.
Not yet.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Small.
I don't want to be here for another 50 hours. I want to clear this.
I'll see you're at 50 at least. You are a degenerate
Okay,
anime
it's I don't
rhythm
know.
gamer.
I know in the past like 2 or 3 weeks it's been
Mhm.
about how much did I count up again? Like 35 or something. But that was before I started grinding this song exclusively. I was already doing it like on and off with other songs.
I remember that from what I was watching before.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's somewhere between 40 and 50 hours.
Okay.
It's crazy how much replay value some games have, right? This
Yeah,
one song is
especially
giving me
rhythm
40, 50
games.
hours. Exactly. And then I'm like, oh, some RPGs are only like 30 hours. So like the amount of time I spent on this I could have spent like playing an RPG. Which sometimes I feel
Oh
kind of bad
yeah.
about. Like, oh, I could have played PMD during like the other PMD games during this song. During this time. Whoops.
How dare you,
I know.
Yoshi? Play what you enjoy. You fucking disgust me.
But I enjoy PMD.
I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Okay, if you all enjoyed it, it really matter.
yeah. I'll get around to them.
Exactly. Can't wait to see you as a pro rhythm gamer, though. Soon enough.
Ah! I just like didn't press the button.
Ow.
You just like do that sometimes, you know? Like you're like, oh, I was meant to press that button, but like I didn't for some reason. It's a weird
Yeah,
feeling.
that's like me playing most games. If I just did the right thing, I wouldn't have lost. No.
Yeah.
Try DJ Max. I fucking no thanks, man.
What is it?
I um DJ Max is a rhythm game. I remember it.
Yeah, I've heard
I
of
think
it existing.
I think it's mainly arcade. I
Okay.
think there's a Steam version as well. It's pretty fun, but it's also really annoying. Personally, I think the thing that stops me from playing DJ Max is like I just don't like the UI.
Okay, yeah. I see. Ow.
Otherwise, like there's nothing bad about it. It's one of those kind of like mobile rhythm games, so like everything's like on a bar and you have to like type the rep spot.
Ah, okay. So it's like a four. Like the lane-based ones or?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, what style of rhythm game is it?
Anything's more bearable though than what's it, Beat Mania X or something. The one where it's like you have the DJ turntable and there's like 12 buttons and like, yeah, that's nice, man.
Enjoy. You may as well learn to play an instrument at that point.
Exactly.
console. Zai says.
I think for me, the UI is just like too cluttered, especially if there's like music videos in the background. Like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It gets distracting for me, at least, when like I see like 8 billion things on the screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm like, bitch, I'm just trying to play the song. Doesn't
Yeah.
like help.
Yeah, I was
I
wondering.
think the
Oh, you go.
I was just gonna say like the most got me is like sound text.
Gotcha. No, I was trying to remember the abbreviation. VSRG. Vertical scrolling rhythm game, I think it is. But I was like, but then people won't know what that means. So it should probably be like lane-based game, which probably sounds really annoying for people who actually play rhythm games. Don't worry, I know that they're called VSRGs.
It's fine.
7 key plus 10
No one
table, okay.
cares.
I hope not.
If anyone really cares, it's probably not worth it anyways.
No, I think it's fair though, because it's like me being like, guys, Puyo is not just Tetris. It's the same thing. Like, I actually understand people who have that issue now, because I'm like, I know exactly how it feels.
Well, it is just Tetris though, Kappa. It's just
Cries.
circles instead of squares. The character from Puyo Puyo Tetris. The nostalgia. The only thing I have nostalgia for is Digimon and Pokemon and basically anything I grew up with. Kappa. Okay, it's funny because they're talking about a game, but I'm not. I'm just talking about out of my ass, basically.
Classic icy content.
Exactly. I have to go for a low-hanging fruit because I'm not funny. So I need
That's a
to
good
entertain viewership somehow.
Again, I need to not. Oh, but there's no blue. I think that was an unwinnable situation. Sometimes the
How
RNG
the
just yeah.
That's fucked up.
Here's the other thing, right? You could stay right,
Mhm.
but then there's no blue bullets to take, which gives you combo as well. So if I have to go outside the enemy hitbox, I have to guarantee that I have like blues to take up afterwards to get my combo
Fair.
back up. But it doesn't let me, so I have to like take the sussy crossing. But the sussy crossing doesn't work because the spiral's all the way out here. Like this is where all the blues are. Put the blues like in a place I can access them. Don't put them here. Goodness.
Never.
So that's the problem here. I wish this so much of this song doesn't have RNG in it, but this part does, and it just annoys me because this is the part near the end. Like, why does this have to be the RNG section? Like, there's a
I
pattern,
feel
but there's RNG. Why? Why do you do
it's
that?
like the worst possible thing for your rhythm game.
Yeah, exactly. You design. I want to pretend I'm playing piano.
I actually don't know that
Oh,
rhythm
different game.
game.
Okay, I see. Different rhythm games.
I'm trying to think of like
No,
the rhythm games that I know.
I know
Uh,
of many, but I actually don't play many, I guess, quote unquote, pure rhythm games. I always play like, I guess what most people call like rhythm game hybrids, like this game, or I play like Crypto Necrodancer, right? Rhythm game hybrid,
oh yeah,
where it's got
that's
like
fair.
rhythm game elements, but it's not actually like purely just a rhythm game. I like being able to do something
Yeah,
with the rhythm, you know?
that's fair. That's fair. I think I have played more just rhythm games than I have hybrids. I like Washer Machine 1. That one's fun. I forget the name of that one, Zai knows it. But
Washing
it's
machine?
basically just
My
a
my?
circle.
I've heard Grass
It's
talk
very
about
just
it.
like it's pretty fun. I like that one. I like Sound Voltage, which is like the classic little
Yeah.
DJ-ish one. You get the knobs. That's fun. I like DDR. Is it Pump It Up? I think it's Pump It Up. The one that has the 5 button that like they got sued by the Konami for. That one's okay. I like Groove Coaster because you're just on the rail and you're like you shake the knob. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. The Final Fantasy one's pretty good too. Let's see, what other ones are there? Pop and Music is a classic, but fuck me, dude. Those buttons are too goddamn big, and the controller's too goddamn big, and there's like 8 billion notes. I can't reach over all that. It's fucking ridiculous. Otherwise, the game's great. What other ones are there that are really fun that I've tried? There's one that's just a giant wheel. And you just turn into this giant wheel thing, and I have no clue what the fuck it is called, but it's cool.
I might have had more of an appreciation for different rhythm games if like I actually had access to them. Australia has like no arcades.
That's fair. Yeah, I only got into rhythm games recently, in the recent years, because I moved to a place that had an arcade. Otherwise, I only ever played DDR and like Stepmania X, the fucking knockoff.
I see.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah. I really like rhythm games. I just like don't really like no life in them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Kyobi and Zai are the only two people I know that like do good no life rhythm games.
Yeah.
Well, Zai not so much anymore because he hasn't been able to go to arcade as much. But there was a time where he was hella grinding out. DDR.
Oh, cool. I made my get way too small. That was my fault.
It's okay, smile. Nothing bad ever happened in this game.
The theater? Oh yeah, that was from the direct, right?
Yeah.
They
have like an arcade cabinet for it.
Yeah, I know Kyo plays a lot of rhythm games.
Kyo's a rhythm game degenerate, and I can respect that.
Okay, but when are you guys playing Puyo Puyo Down with us?
What?
Oh no, do you not know about...
Oh, Taiko! Oh yeah, I forgot about Taiko and Gyodora. Taiko's great. Gyodora's great. I do not know about that Puyo thing, though.
Zai, do you know about Puyo Da? Hello, AJ. Oh my gosh. It's like... I think people say it's like Parappa, but Puyo.
Parappa's so good.
You can play it on Fightcade, so Tanner and I have played it together before. It's so funny.
Okay, I'd be down. I'm kind of sad. I don't know if you remember that Parappa team tried to do like a Kickstarter with like a new game, and it failed. It only got like... I was so sad. They had like I think 25,000 and they only got to 10.
Man.
Yeah. So the game will never see life day, and I was like, no. I'm trying to think what other arcade games I like. I like racing games actually a lot, but I don't get to play them often.
Oh yeah, same.
I'm addicted to speed. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I hate driving IRL, but you let me drive in a video game and it feels great.
Oh yeah. 100%. 100%.
It seems like chore video games, like Harvest Moon, right? Or I guess now technically Story of Seasons because they got their name stolen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking love that type of like for games that like make stuff fun. And I guess driving is kind of like a chore, so when you can just like race and crash and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
It removes the chore aspect. I'm just like, this is lit.
Exactly. My love of racing games stems from the fact that you haven't heard my origin story, have you? My
No,
Puyo
I'm
Puyo
not.
origin story. So it all started when I was like, I think I was about 3 years old or something. Um,
Hmm.
and my dad got an original Xbox.
Oh God.
Yeah, and it came with 2 games, which I'll talk about after I do the lasers. Nope, I didn't do the lasers. Nope, I'm bad. It's so hard. Why would you do this? Okay, so it's got 2 games, right? One of them is Puyo Pop Fever, which is I'm absolutely stunned because apparently the Xbox version of Puyo FIFA is one of the hardest to come by, and the fact that it was just like in
Yeah.
Australia and like it came with, like I'm like I don't know how many people got this copy of the game. It's crazy. So that was insane, and that's like
Mhm.
I can go on about my like Puyo journey from then on after if you'd like. But the other game that it came with was this game called Project Gotham Racing, which was like an Xbox
Oh shit.
exclusive. Do you know about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know the game.
Oh man, it's so good because I love like it's got like the traditional racing stuff like time trial and like racing and bus racing and all of that. Um,
Mhm.
but then it had like this kudos system, right? Where like if you did cool tricks. Actually, has anyone played Mario Kart Tour?
Yes.
So you know
Well,
how that has
technically
like
no, but I've watched Mario Kart Tour.
yeah. So you know how it has like the combo and scoring system?
Yeah.
Yeah, Project Gotham Racing is like the original Mario Kart Tour, where it like had it gave you
Oh.
combo and like it gave you points for like doing cool tricks and like airtime or drifting or whatever. It was the coolest thing. I love that game so much. So you wouldn't just have to like come first, but you'd have to come first with like a score requirement and stuff like that. And it was just like oh my gosh. And some of the objectives were really fun too. Like some of them would just like overtake X opponents in like X time or something. Anyway,
Mhm.
I think it was just like a really what's the word for it? There was a lot of variety in what you had to do in the game. So I enjoyed it a whole lot. But since it's like a original Xbox exclusive, it's so hard to like get a version unless like I go buy an Xbox all over again and the game.
Oh yeah.
And emulation doesn't help either because like Xbox emulation is really hard.
Yep. And no one really wants to emulate Xbox when you can just do anything else.
Yeah, exactly. That's the sad bit.
Yeah, I don't remember what my first racing game was. I think it was like Mario Kart on like the Game Boy Advance or SNES.
Oh, wowzy.
Yeah, I played. Yeah, I know, right? I'm old. But no, it was my dad's console.
Yeah, gotcha.
He always kept it, so I would play on that. Um, I guess it was Forza. I think it might have been Forza.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's the PlayStation 1. I
Yeah.
played that for a little bit growing up. I fucking love that shit. Um, I played Wave Racer. That was fun.
Hmm.
It's a good GameCube game. So, just jet ski racing, always hype.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what else? What other racing games? I played Kirby's Air Ride. I fucking love that
Oh,
game.
yo.
I want a Kirby's Air Ride port so goddamn badly.
You never know. Nintendo's like doing a lot with the Kirby series recently. So I'm like I wouldn't be surprised if they actually just like do stuff like that. We can dream.
I'd be so down. I'm dreaming, right? I'm trying to think what other racing games I played as a kid that were like that I thought were cool. I didn't really play a Sonic one, but I always kind of thought it was alright. And I think these most traditional racing ones. No, it's just I love racing games.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the reason I bring up the story was like I only had those 2 games
Yeah.
until I got a Wii, which was like way later in my life. So like that's probably why I love Puyo and racing games so much.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now
Come
maybe we
on.
should find a racing game to play together. That would be
Yes.
dope. Um, let's see.
Wipeout 64. I haven't heard much about that game.
Oh god, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, Snowboard Kids. That one counts
What?
as a racing game.
I don't even know what that
Oh my
is.
god.
What is that?
Okay, Snowboard Kids is a beautiful disaster.
My favorite.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You're a bunch of kids and you snowboard, but it has like the Mario Kart items. You can like throw bombs, other stuff, right? But you basically run down the mountain. You go, and then like to redo a lap, but you take the lift back up like you would if you were snowboarding IRL.
Right.
And it's pretty much that. It's pretty fun.
Okay. Why is it a
It's
disaster?
like there's not. Because the game's fucking items are like the most unbalanced thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
I think if you do tricks, you get like more speed and bonuses too. So awesome, pretty lit.
That's pretty cool.
Sonic Air Rise. Oh yeah, Sonic Air Rise was also really good. I've been playing a little bit of that. Dustin, now I want to play racing games with people. I wonder, let's go on Steam. Let's see what good racing game is there.
My go-to is just like if people want to play, everyone has Mario Kart on their Switch, right? Like if you have a Switch, you have Mario Kart, so like that makes it easy to like get people in.
Back. Oh my god. Every now and then you can find like a niche racing one that's just like wow.
Oh, what am I doing wrong? I think I was too late there. Oh, the lasers are giving me trouble again. Oh, I thought I was past this phase. Mom, I thought this was gone. I thought I passed this phase already.
If I learned anything about rhythm gamers, it's that all it takes is one muscle memory for Giddy.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't get it. I was doing just fine. I also see that my network's dropping 6% of my frames. What is going on? Are you guys like in stream having a lot of trouble watching at the moment? It says there's that much. I don't know what's going on.
I have not seen any frame drops when I have been padding back in.
Okay.
Whereas Forza's the huge one. I think the new one just came out and people are like really hyping it up. I think Forza's a yearly release now.
Start notification is alright. Okay, if it's like watchable enough, hopefully it's okay. But I don't know why it would be doing that. It's weird. It's not breaking that badly. Okay, cool. If it becomes an issue, just let me know. And I'll see if I can like do something more about it. But it's just that was just really random. I don't know why today of all days. It's just like, haha, we're dying.
I don't know either. Twitch has been really weird lately.
Oh, do you think it might be Twitch? Maybe it is.
Oh yeah, The Crew was also another one. No, I'm just looking up racing games. Got speed. I heard there wasn't. I think Kurt Slipstream was pretty good. I think it's a cheap one. So I think going single player.
You're gonna find those multiplayer games.
Oh yeah, it do be single player. It's based on like really old arcade games, but it's pretty fucking sick.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it. I love retro stuff, even if I haven't grown up with it.
Oh yeah. It's so cool to see like the sorts of things that like inspired a lot of modern gaming.
True. I mean, look what Dragon Quest Final Fantasy did. There's so many kind of those style games now. Like,
Yeah.
even to this day.
Yeah, Fast Food Bejeweled is pretty fun.
My mom played Bejeweled a lot. The only thing I know about Bejeweled is, like, I think the Facebook version. And, like, it's alright. What's the one where you shoot the frogs out of the mouth? That fucking, like, it's just a G. Like an old puzzle game. Right, it's a bunch of, like, kind of like balls, and they all go down, like, a line.
Oh!
And you're like a little frog tower.
That's Zuma. And I know that
Yeah, Zuma.
because Doremi was like doing. I don't remember if it was either speed running it or score attacking it. But for some reason, just one day, I got a notification in my sub box from Doremi, and I'm like, okay, what like Puyo Tetris ranked match did he play today? And then it was Zuma, and I was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
what? I didn't know he just plays Zuma. It was so funny.
Zuma's got. Duma's got like a cult following.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
people still run Score Attack on that shit, and that game
yes.
is older than me.
Oh, it's so old. It is 100%. Well, you would never go back. What? What was your problem with it? Oh my
It's
gosh.
probably because the game I think the game's kind of meh. I think it's cool, but not very much.
Oh yeah, it's not like the best game ever, but like hating it. Why do you hate it? How do you have such strong feelings for like such an average game, right? I'm
True.
curious. I need to know.
And do you have any game that you on I like for like no reason just hate with a passion?
I don't hate like things often. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
What game has irritated you the most growing up?
I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think of like what games I even played. Uh, oh, speaking of like in the line of like PopCap and stuff, I played what is it? Peggle. I enjoyed Peggle. I like that game.
Oh, fucking Peggle.
I love that game. It
Motherfucking
was so fun.
Peggle.
I played it so much when I was a kid.
There is a Peggle themed game that came out not too long ago. Me. I don't know what it is. It's like Goblin Peggle. Oh yeah, it's Peglin. Right.
What?
Okay.
Peglin?
Get it
Did I hear that right?
again.
What?
Yeah,
What is
it,
this?
uh, it's an early access game right now.
1821. Okay, not so bad. Takes a puzzle game and turns it into an aim game, and it's timed, so I can't slowly aim. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an issue. Wait, so does that mean you have like problems with games like Puzzle Bobble?
I,
Because that follows a similar
I
thing where it's timed as well.
well, I think with Puzzle, you at least can like still shoot in the same spot, whereas like in Zuma, it will randomly just get blocked
Oh, okay, right,
because you know
right.
like you wrap because they wrap around.
Yeah, I gotcha. So if that's the issue, I can understand. The plushy milks, I sure have. I sure have heard of this. I sure have. The internet is full of fun, wacky people.
Yeah, it's sometimes very questionably wacky people.
Never played it. I played it on DS, but also it was marketed. I don't know if you guys know about the whole like in for some reason in over here like European version called it like Bust the Move or something. I'm like, why? The Puzzle Bubble rules
Oh
of the
yeah,
tunnel are
bust
like
the
way better.
move. I think during that time period, it came out. It was 2000s, right?
Yeah.
And back then that would have been like for kids and like be coming over to English communities. And one of the things that was really big at the time was hip hop, a gangster culture, and like street culture.
So does Bust the Move carry that sort of vibe? I guess
Yeah,
maybe.
Bust a Move is a song technically
Oh, okay.
by Young MC, who Young MC is he's like a British American rapper,
Huh.
but basically one of his songs like Bust a Move. And with hip hop being so big, all stuff took hip hop, kind of like influence like One Piece is the English opening, right? It's literally just a pirate rap.
That's
And
right. Okay. Interesting. Huh.
so, because a lot of the like early 2000s English translation you'll notice as like it's very, punk, gangster
Yeah,
vibes, rock and
definitely.
roll style. Just because it was like what was it at the time, and they wanted when they brought in over animation for people to be interested in it, and that was like the easiest way to make it seem like cool gangster shit.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, outside of that, I never played it much. But after finding about the Root series, like Bubble Bubble, the like arcade
Yeah.
two-player platforming thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, one day I'm going to sit down with Shucky and we're gonna like play through the entire thing together and like get the good ending, whatever it is. Because I'm like,
Hell yeah.
it would be such a fun bonding experience. Like every couple should do this. It'd be an ultimate test of like patience. Because I've heard it's very hard. And from what I've seen of it, it does seem very hard.
True. I mean, the new game comes out, right?
Yeah, though I
That's
imagine they'd be a lot easier because like old arcade games just are they just hit different.
I mean, all arcade games are meant to like make you spend your money.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
they're atrociously difficult on purpose.
Exactly. Exactly. Went up to 7% drop frames. What is going on? Yikes! Did I accidentally like put my settings up or something?
I think it's the bitrate. I know there's just too much going on the stream. Because every time I get in the stream, we get like really blurry.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's probably like those sections where it's like you have laser shit where it's fucking everywhere. And you're just like,
Yeah.
yep.
The thing is, that always tends to happen, but it doesn't come up as like a network issue, right? That's the weird thing
Okay,
to me right now. No, it's still 3000 and we're at 720p. This is usually what I stream at. Whatever, I guess. If you guys aren't bothered much, then it's fine, I guess. It's weird, man.
The stream life.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't understand what you're doing. People are like, oh my gosh, professional streamer, you must be so good at your job. And we're like, ha 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 ha. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Same. I literally just learned how to do my audio.
I wasn't gonna shout it out, but like you said it, not me.
Oh. Look, I know what I am.
At least you own up to it.
And I'm the most basic mid streamer you're ever gonna see. And that'll probably never change, ever.
What color is a triangle? Whatever you want it to be.
Yes.
Friend. Don't let anyone tell you what color a triangle should be. You can make it whatever color you'd like it to be.
You can even make it a strategy.
That's a funny reference to a video game that Zyflare streamed like a few months ago.
I also streamed it very religiously.
Yo,
it's a very good game. I love trying the strategy. I love story-driven games.
Yes. Oh my gosh, new Mario Rabbids game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wish Ubisoft was such a piece of shit so I wouldn't have to feel guilty about
yeah.
it.
Yep. Right.
Okay, I'm starting to see the stream drops now. I see what's happening. We'll have Sophie as a PNG before he had himself as a PNG. That is true. Look it, man. It's hard out here for your boy to find someone to draw a good PNG. I still wish Bruno did commission. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, his art's so good.
And I also feel weird asking artists I don't really know too well to do the PNG thing, especially when it's going to be something used on my stream specifically for that purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I know that same vibe. Luna!
Like, obvious.
One sec, guys.
Your cat. I guess I'll finish my thought while he's fighting his cat. Please ignore the streamer in pain behind me. I don't know. I feel weird because like at that point it's kind of businessy because since I make money off my stream and that art would be used not only for that moment but for the rest of it. It feels like a little weird, I guess, very monetized-y. So I would rather do with someone I know or someone in the community that I feel like would benefit from that. That's just like my 2 cents of overthinking less stuff. As Yoshi is brutally murdered by his cat.
Sorry, friends. What were we saying? We're saying something about
Art, PNG,
yes,
stuff.
exactly. I will not count that as a run, by the way. Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch if you said stuff about. Oh my gosh, why am I dropping 50% of my frames? Okay, we're good. No, when. You know, maybe it'll be smarter if I just like reset my modem or something.
Just like maybe restart OBS potentially. I don't know, or like change what server you're going to.
Let me check. Let me check where I'm going. Because I swear I never mess with this.
Actually, fun fact: you can technically file game purchases as a business expense as a Twitch streamer. So technically, the PNG tuber stuff would also fall under that,
No
or like
way.
VTuber models. Yeah, it's just that no one really does it because you have to like argue why it is.
Yeah.
And unless you make fat money, it's probably not gonna work.
Okay, it stopped dropping frames, so I'm like sus. Okay, I wanna leave it for now and just hope. You were talking about getting other artists, and then I don't think I heard the rest of your thought about it.
No, I was saying like I feel weird. Like it's one thing that like an image that I just got commissioned randomly just put on my stream.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like it's another to like specifically get like a tuber model
Hmm.
that would be basically used as a core element of my stream.
Ah,
In a sense, like also be a part of maybe why people sub or like some other thing or like their impression of me
yeah,
could
okay.
lead to
I
money.
understand.
So I would
Yes.
feel weird like if I didn't pay a certain amount, I guess, compared to like doing a one-time commissioning. I don't know, it's weird.
No, I
It's
understand.
probably just
Yeah.
like me overthinking it,
Yeah.
but
No, no.
it
I think
makes
that's
me
totally valid.
wonder how I'd approach that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but that
funny.
is my. What's up?
So the reason, or the person behind my art is actually a friend of Bruno's, so that's why I have like all the different expressions and stuff as well, and why I was happy to like ask them for extra stuff, and of course I paid them for it. But like, yeah, I totally get it, right? Because I waited for someone to like, I wanted to have a connection first, otherwise it is awkward to like go out and ask that sort of thing, because it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I think you actually use stuff like Fiber for that, like the commission, like the commission site. I know
Yeah.
there's people who do like tubers, so I feel like just like I think my plan is to go, if I can't find someone on Twitter, I'm just gonna go there and just like commit to
Yes.
something.
That's a good idea.
Like,
What did I went too late again or early? No, that's early because if it's still swinging towards you, it means you went early, and that means it was tracking the position that you are going into. Ah, man, these lasers.
it's just yeah, lasers seem pretty fucking nasty.
That's what I mean.
Commission someone to draw my D&D character.
That
That's
sounds
fair.
hype.
D&D characters are pog.
Okay, I'm going to go and try and reset my net, so I'll hopefully have better results after that. Because I think it is just like I don't know. Sometimes yeah, you haven't reset it in like a month, a couple months or something, so it just like decides to die, and then you reset it, and it's like, oh, woo! It's like when you, it's like people who like leave their laptops on and never shut them down, Tanner,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm like, how do you
Okay.
live like that?
Whoa.
No,
You
it's
see
for
him
Tanner, it's
bully that
reasonable
child on
because
stream?
it's okay. He knows his faults. He's talked about it on stream. So, but it's stuff like that where like sometimes you just need to like give it a refresh and like let it breathe for a moment, I guess, and then like everything's happy again. So I'll do that. I'll be back in like give it like 5-10 minutes just to be sure. Um,
Mhm.
so we will be back shortly, friends. Sorry, it means I have to. It sucks because I have to pull icy from the chat and stream chat as well. I'm so sorry, guys, but um, I know some of you might be getting
Unfortunate.
late, so if you need to go to sleep, then please rest well. But if you're gonna be around, then yeah, we'll be back shortly. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate it. All right, be back in a bit.